be talking about becoming your best version. Becoming your best version. I've noticed that most people just give attention to one part of their life and allow others just slip away, forgetting that man is a spirit, he has a soul, and he lives in a body. You cannot pursue, one aspect of your life to become better and then allow others to just go down the drain. No, every area of your life needs to be in harmony, spirit, soul, and body. When you're pursuing harmony, or when you're pursuing becoming your best version, you have to sit back, look at every area of your life, look at these three blocks in your life: your spirit, your soul, and your body, and ask yourself the tough question: which area of my life needs tweaking? Or which area of my life needs to be elevated to meet up with the other areas? In this part of the world, most times we pursue, some things to the extreme. For example, pursuing spiritual gain or pursuing spiritual comfort above every other thing. You can find people just spend time, praying, 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 and don't give attention to their soul to see that their soul prosper. Or sometimes just even forget about their health completely. Forget to eat balanced diet, forget to exercise, forget to check with their doctors when need be. They just focus everything on the spiritual. That doesn't mean focusing on the spiritual is wrong. But my point here today is for you to make sure every aspect, the spirit is moving perfectly, you're enjoying the comfort of spiritual gain, then you're pursuing, your soul to prosper, and then you're having a healthy body. These three parts of your life has to be in harmony for you to have a holistic life, for you to enjoy a good life, for you to say you're having the best version of your life. So go back and ask yourself, which area of my life am I neglecting that is making the other parts of my life suffer? You cannot pursue one aspect, financial gain, for example, and stay, spend all the nights not sleeping, not eating well, not taking a lot of water, not praying, and then tomorrow you fall sick or something goes wrong, then you start saying, what happened? I've been pursuing my goals, I've been doing things right and all that. No, you neglected one part of your life, and that part is your health. So you need to make sure every aspect of your life is in harmony. Your spirit, soul, and your body is being cared for by you. So becoming your best version, what's the first thing you need to do to make sure these three areas of your life works in harmony? The first thing you need to do is take 100% responsibility for your life. Take 100% responsibility for your life. We most times, we're waiting for somebody somewhere to be the answer to our question, to be the solution provider. And then we forget that this life that you're living, this life that you have right now, is your life 100%. You are the driver of your life. You are the C of your life. Nobody is in charge of your life, and nobody should drive your life for you. This life belongs to you. I cannot come into your life and think for you. I cannot come into your life and provide for you 100%. I cannot come into your life and give you a vision. So if you want to become the best version of you, you need to make sure that you own your life 100%. Take responsibilities for your actions. Yes, and that may mean taking responsibility for those aspects of your life that are not working. Remember, you're working in making sure there is harmony in your life, spirit, soul, and body. Now, for you to enjoy that harmony, like I said, taking 100% responsibility is something that you must not joke with. And those things that might, you may not have done right, yes, you need to take responsibility for them. Those are your mistakes. Yes, I made mistakes, you can tell yourself. But then what is the way out of this? If you don't take 100% responsibility for your life, guess what you do? You will blame the government of the day for your financial situation. You will blame your elder sister for not paying so much attention to your education, or your parents. You will blame, your church for not equipping you right, you will blame everybody and everything around you except yourself. So, but if you want to enjoy this life, if you want to become the best version of you, you must make sure you look at every aspect of your life and take responsibility for it. If you're broke, it's not my fault. If you're broke, it's not the government's fault. There are people that are succeeding in this economy of today, and they're doing very, very well, even with the government policies and everything happening around us. There are people who are giving attention to their spiritual life and are taking themselves to the next level of their relationship with God. And guess what? It is not their pastor's responsibility to pray for them or to dish out the word of God for them. Though the pastor has his responsibility, but it is your responsibility to sit down and study the word of God. It is your responsibility to sit down and carve out time for prayer and relationship with God. It is not your doctor's responsibility that you must stay healthy. It is your responsibility to guard the amount of sugar you take. It is your responsibility to take water every day, even when you're not thirsty. It is your responsibility to go out and exercise at least 30 minutes in a day. So when you fall sick, it's not your doctor's fault. Just take 100% responsibility for your life and make sure you begin to drag every aspect of your life to make sure everything around you is aligning. This is not easy, I must say, but then the reward is enormous. The reward, is something that you'll be proud of because you're not letting go your life. Now, people who don't take responsibility for their life, let me tell you what they do. Number one, they complain. They complain about everything. They complain about their educational background. They complain about their ethnicity. They complain about their skin color. They complain about their gender. Yes. For some women, they'll come and say, it's because I'm a woman, that's why I'm not succeeding. It is because, I'm a boy or I'm a man, that's why things are not working for me. Women are easily favored than men. No, your gender is not an excuse for failure. Your gender is not an excuse to stop you from becoming your best version. You want to become your best version, it doesn't matter where you're born. It doesn't matter what country you're born in. It doesn't matter your gender. It doesn't matter the society you live in. You can become the best version of yourself. So if you find yourself or you catch yourself complaining too much, you talk about, how things are not working. You talk about how broke you are, or how your elder brother or your elder sister that is rich or living abroad is not sending you money. Have you ever thought that you here in Nigeria can send them money over there? Yes, there are people doing it. They send money to their relatives living abroad, and they are here in our country and they're doing this thing every day, sending them money and all that. So you're not an exception. Stop complaining. Nobody owns your life, and it's nobody's responsibility to make sure you live that perfect life. It is your responsibility. Hard truth, someone will say, Amina. Yes, you have to face it. It is your responsibility. Look at yourself today in the mirror. Ask yourself, what area of my life have I been complaining of? Oh, there's this current complaint in Nigeria that we always give. We call it, and the reason things are not working for me, you don't understand, there is no job. If there is no job, create one for yourself. The reason I'm in debt is because I've just been borrowing, and it's because I've not gotten job since I finished my NYSC. Create a job for yourself. In fact, you can become an employer of labor if you can shift your thinking to what we're talking about right now. Take 100% responsibility for yourself. Becoming your best version is very, very rewarding, but you must take the hard road, and the hard road is stop complaining. Stop complaining. It is your life. Drive it to where you want it to go. It is not anybody's responsibility. It is your responsibility to listen to what I'm talking about right now and begin to make changes for yourself and begin to create paths towards freedom, towards becoming your best version, towards enjoying your life, towards independence, towards freedom, towards a healthy life. It is your responsibility. I met a lady recently, and then she told me something. She said she was sick, blah, 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 and she gave me a lot of breakdown. But at the end of the day, I found out it was diabetes she was dealing with. Sad. As I started explaining to her what she should eat and what she should not eat, she quickly interrupted and went, Amina, yes, my doctors, my nurses have told me this, and I've been giving myself shots of insulin and all that. And then I asked her, I said, why have you not seen so much change in your health? The sugar level is not dropping and all that. And then she quickly answered, how can I stay off eating all these things they asked me? And then I told her, then it means you're ready to die. If I were you, I would just stop taking the insulin, because you've already made your pact with death. If you really want to be healthy, you really want to be, you want to stay well, you want to spend time with your children and grow up with them and see your grandchildren, you have to abide by this. And it is your responsibility to make sure when you see when you see Coke, you don't take it, or when you see food, you don't eat it. So food that you're not supposed to eat. So this lady found it so difficult. She just kept complaining, no, you don't understand, Amina. I can't do that. Everybody will be eating in an occasion. I just told her, I said, it's okay. Well, it's her responsibility to stay healthy. And if she doesn't take that responsibility, at some point in her life, I'm sure she will regret. And I pray she makes that change very quickly, because that is what will help her live a healthy life and all that. If she likes, she goes keep shouting, I will not die, I will not die, and then she neglects this aspect of her health, which is her physical health. At some point in her life, she will regret not making sure every part of her life is in harmony. Another point in taking responsibility is this: you must let go the past. You must let go the past. There is no joy in holding on the past, holding on to the past, saying, before I used to do this, before I used to have that, before, or, regret. There is no point holding that. Taking responsibility for your life is looking at yourself and say, the past is gone. I can do nothing about it. But I can do something about my future. I can do something about where I'm going to. I can become the best version of me. I cannot change what has happened. I cannot change what they did to me. I cannot change where I'm from, but I can change my future. So taking 100% responsibility, like I said, you have to stop complaining, number one. Number two, you have to let go the past. You have to let go of the past. And then thirdly, you have to know that you're not the victim. Yes, you are not the victim of any circumstances or of any situation in your life. You are a hero. You are a strong person. You have the capacity in the inside of you to become that best version of you. You have that strength in the inside of you. In fact, you are created and wired to be the best of yourself, to become the best person in your life, to become the best man, the best woman that anybody will be proud to be around. You are not a victim. You're a strong person. You are wired to succeed. You're wired to push at every circumstances and make sure you excel. I'll come back next time for us to discuss the part 2 of becoming your best version. Please just jot down your question and just throw them to me later on as you finish watching this. Thank you.